So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone, the excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition. And we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
Now, can they get him away? And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, the midfielder, Ryan Gravenberg, is just very cultured, Peter. Another really fine product from the famous Amsterdam production line. And just like so many of their alumni, he's shown wonderful intelligence and versatility. And, of course, vision whenever he's played. I think he's a tremendous all-round talent.
Yeah, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Vermeeren.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And he plays one through. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Arsenal! The movement so precise, The finish, sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Kilitshoy. Now that's well seen too. Gets a good foot in there. Tries to play it through. And there's green grass ahead of him. Up he goes! It's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And here's Morata, Kilitshoy. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Gravenberg aims beyond the defence. Looking to go deep. Lacroix clears it away. Now it's Keane. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, this looks sharp. Keane. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Vermeeren.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Could try cutting inside here. Cross flung in towards the middle. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here, but there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
And a quick reminder today, everybody, to make sure to put any litter in the bins provided. Thank you for your cooperation.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to...
Oh, they could be caught out here. He is through here. Tries a shot. Just cruising. They are cruising. And they are pulling clear here. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
A case now of complete control. Red Star finding their passes. Stood up well to him there. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
you know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Real chance here. That's very neat.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
That's really well cleared.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
He's had it taken off him. Vermeeren has been caught there, it's a foul. Oh, he's taken it. Vermeeren providing an outlet on that flank, and he's in on goal. Defending of the desperate variety. He won't be happy with that one. Good running, strong and purposeful. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's made its way to him. Played out wide. Morata chasing after it. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, easy pickings there. Gravenberg. Passing is crisp and sharp. Gravenberg spots it and intercepts. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. That is good alertness. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Gravenberg.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Red Star looking to pass their way. There's the shot! Really well taken goal. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 7, Alvaro.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Coming on the field,
Red Star give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Poulsen. Keane. And that is a little undercooked. Fabra.
That's going in strongly.
Foot in. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Gravenberg. Showing great feet there. He's in a great position here. Real chance! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
Red Star with the corner, they're first. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, perfectly measured that. This looks promising. Oh, that's fabulous. Chance for a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Oh, he's been big chance! Oh, taken with style. Late drama, late goal. This will be one frantic ending. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Red Star give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Oh, that's a key interception. Lacroix.
There will be 3 minutes
And the number on the
added
board
time.
is 3. And here's Keane. Keane! Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Red Star with this to equalise. A formality, we're level. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
All square again into the dying minutes. That's at the end. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Yeah, this looked the most likely
And
outcome,
now,
but we've had
please
a
join
good
towards
variety
the
in this
screen
game,
for a
despite
special
it being
presentation
anticlimactic.
featuring our guest performers today.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, colour and passion, and he's had a hit! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Oh, smashing header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Oh, that's delightful. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, someone I see as being a well-rounded forward is Alvaro Morata. You can expect a lot of balls into the box when he's leading the line, with him being so good in the air. And he does score a lot of headed goals, something I see as the outstanding quality in his game.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Nice interception, well timed. Lacroix. That has not gone well. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Keane for Miran. It's a pretty loose pass. And a chance! He's delivered all right! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. No way he was going to let him past. That's been cut out, well played. Good running, strong and purposeful. Red Star are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. And that was nowhere near his best. Quality ball, well timed, excellent interception. Not the most accurate pass. Tries to play it through. Oh, no joy this time.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Just eases him off the ball. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. For Miran. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Keane. Arsenal trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb...
Goes for goal! They've got to be quick to recover this. He's in space and looking for options. Defending of the desperate variety. Pass somewhat off target. Can he get on the end of this? And the finish! Lacroix with the clearance.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
And here's Morata. Morata unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Keane. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Gravenberg. And for Miren. It's a good run down the right. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he's intervened well there.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Gravenberg. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now that's a fine challenge. And it's half-time here. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Red Star can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. Here we go again then. Red Star carrying a one-goal lead. That has been cut short. That has been slung wide. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Fabra. Kilitshoy. Oh, important interception. Gravenberg. Red Star do have a chance to counter here. Great vision. Morata. It's a goal kick. Oh, Red, nice interception for Miren. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Morata. Aimed beyond the defence. Picked out brilliantly. He's had a shot! Still just a single goal between the sides. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Kilitshoy looks to get on the end of this. Gravenberg does really well to win the ball there. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems...
Takes a shot! And it's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 55.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Paulsen.
Red Star are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And here's Morata. Ambitious ball here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Stood up well to him there. Looking to play him in. And the shot's on here. Goes for a shot! Relentless! Just relentless!
And they are pulling clear here. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next...
Keane! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. And he was quick to react. And that's put paid to a promising move. And that has left him in a heap. And that is expertly dealt with. Red Star are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Well, could be danger here. Shot a goal! He's got a goal! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. Speed of thought, effort. It's gone in, and it is an own goal.
Ah, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Red Star. Oh, incredible! Another own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 1, number 11, number
So
9.
now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Number 12.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count
10.
one. Gravenberg. Lacroix. Lacroix. Turns back here, probably the best option. And Gravenberg. And he's managed to get free. And it's Gravenberg. And here's Keane. And he can clear it away. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
5 minutes to add. Gravenberg. Red Star looking to pass their way through. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And that's going to be a booking.
Substitution for Arsenal. Coming on the field is number 8.
Oh, there was plenty on that. Oh, he's been caught napping. And back to the keeper they go. And the referee brings it to a close. Red Star, looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them.
And we'd like to inform you now